Hi planner friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be doing my wellness planner for this week, getting it all set up and decorated. Full disclosure, it's already Tuesday because I don't know, that seems to be the vibe recently. I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell you, last week was not a great week with working out or eating either. I've come to realize, which, I mean, it makes sense, right? But if I don't work out, I don't usually eat as well. And also, if I don't eat as well, I don't really want to work out, which is all totally like that all makes sense that those correlate together. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, man, I really need to work on the consistency part, but whatever. Okay, for this spread, I don't know where I thought my brain was going, but whatever. I'm gonna use this Fall Elements sticker book from Live Love Posh, and I'm gonna use a set of stickers that I already used, but I really like them, and I didn't use all of them. I really didn't even get to use that many because it was on my Currently page, and I just love them, so yeah, I want to use them more because I can. So I think I want to try sticking with just like the pages that I've already started on, but I'll probably end up pulling more flowers from the other pages. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. But yeah, let's just dive in. Let's just get it going here. It's 5 p.m. I just finished working, and let me tell you, whatever o'clock me that wrote my to-do list, I don't know, like 8 a.m. me, had really high hopes for today. 5 p.m. me does not agree with those high hopes, but it's fine. I'm just like, I went to the Royals game last night, and then I stayed up for too long. Yeah, I just stayed up for too long. So I'm tired. And yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I want to use this. I think I'm going to put it here. Put her here. But I don't want to put her down all the way until I guess I should put boxes in, huh? If I'm gonna do something like that. So let's go to the back here and grab some boxes. Yeah, me this morning, like when I wrote my to-do list, was like, you know what? We're gonna get it all together, and we're gonna do the dang things, which, like, I mean, fair. Because I really didn't do anything yesterday because I went to the Royals game and other such, and like, you know, worked all day and had a really productive work day. But yeah, I just was like, you know, I'm gonna do the things. Like, I'm tired, but it's okay, we're gonna push through. But 5 p.m. me is not feeling that at all. I want nothing to do with being a productive member of the world today, anymore at least. I just want to go to bed, but we have to be somewhat productive, so we're getting some things done at least, and you know, that's as much as I can ask for, is I got some things done today. I think my plan, this is what I told myself, and I feel like this is reasonable, because when you have ADHD and no one around to, like, you know, remind you to do things, or like to body double, or, you know, any of the things, which, like, body doubling, if you don't know, is just like someone else doing something, and then it helps you to be productive. Like, I honestly, to me, just like having someone else in the room is helpful. Like, they can be doing their totally own thing, but just them, like, being there, doing something, makes me have an easier time doing the things also. So, I don't like these dots. Remember? I hated these dots, actually. Also, this whole book is frustrating because nothing matches. What is going on? I forgot how much this book irritated my soul. Well, that's frustrating. Because, like, these are freaking giant. But also, they're, like the big boxes are not the same colors as these. Like, those oranges are not the same. What does this correlate to? Nothing? I don't know. These reds are not the same. How did that happen? I guess those match those. I guess this is supposed to go there. Doesn't really match, but... Alright, I'm just going to use these dots, even though I don't really like them, because they're here, and if I don't use them now, I'm never going to use them, so... It's fine. Everything's just going to be a little off color-wise. Oh my gosh, these are gigantic. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my plan. I told myself, okay, work ended. I had a meeting at 4 p.m., which was the absolute worst, but it's what happens when you work with people on the West Coast and you're not on the West Coast, because it was only 2 p.m. for him. But the meeting finished and then my work day was over, which praise. And then I was like, I really just want to lay in my bed. Like, I don't want to do anything. But yesterday, like I said, was not productive in my apartment because I had a productive work day. Or I guess in my personal life, because I work from home. So I was productive in my apartment, just not in my personal life. But so I did... what was I saying? Oh, so I told myself, I was like, you know, I really would just love to do nothing, but I can't do that. So what we're doing is, obviously, right now we're filming this. And then when I'm done filming this, I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes. And we're just gonna just do what's on the list. And whatever gets done in that time period is what gets done. If there's things left, oh well, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll move it to tomorrow. Not a big deal. But I do need to do like something today. So that's how we're gonna roll with that. Is we're just working on doing something at least. Cause yeah, I have found, it's so silly, but I have found that timers do really well with my brain as well. Like earlier today, I was like, man, I really just want to play Dreamlight Valley. Like, I don't want to work right now. And I hadn't taken like a full lunch. I hadn't even taken a break at all yet, like a lunch break. So I was like, you know, I have time. But knowing myself, I also knew that if I didn't set some sort of timer, I would be dragged into and down the rabbit hole of playing the game, and it would be, I would waste the whole day. So, so I set a timer and I was like, okay, you have 30 minutes to play this, and then you can go do some more work. Cause I wasn't hungry yet. So I didn't want to like take it like right then, take a full hour lunch break. So I was like, you know, we'll just take this 30 minutes now and we'll play this game and it'll make you happy. And then we can focus on, you know, going back to work and doing things after having like a brain break. And that worked really well. So, and I know that timers work well for me because I've done it before. Like I've done like a power hour before where I just like put on a timer for an hour and just start doing things like cleaning or whatever, and whatever gets done, that's what got done, and then I'm free. I did the things. So that's kind of my plan for after this. I also really would like to go on a walk today because I didn't go to the gym, and it is no longer a pleasant time to go to the gym. It just would not be fun at all. So, like, because of, yeah, gyms are just too busy, and I just don't have the patience for all the people. So that is my plan for today after I'm done with this video. But let me tell you, this morning me was really like, oh man, we're gonna get all the things done. Like, girl, who did you think we were this morning? I don't know. Someone who got 8 hours of sleep, I guess, and we definitely did not. Did I get 8 hours of sleep? I did get 8 hours of sleep, I guess, actually, but it wasn't good sleep. My sleep score was only 78. Yesterday's sleep score, when I was, you know, like a good, productive, awesome person, was 98. So last night's sleep was just not great. I don't know why these are so much longer than the box, but I'm just gonna leave it because I don't think I care enough. Also, weird things, or not weird things, good lord. Also, what I was trying to say is that I'm doing like, this is a thing that I've been doing, but where I like move the color over one, but it doesn't really look like it because this is such a different color than these. Whatever. This is what happens, I guess. It's a little irritating, but whatever. Just like, I don't really think it's going to like come across with the orange either. Whatever. I just like to keep this interesting with all the colors and whatnot, so that's what we're doing here. I don't know what we're gonna do at the top for the dates. Honestly, I don't really feel like trying to find markers that match, so I might just go with black, you guys. That's a crazy concept. Not something that I've been doing in this planner, but it might be what happens. Because I don't really think I have the brain power to find matching ones. Also, these boxes, they look like blue, but they kind of look green also, but these checklists really look all blue, which is very confusing. Yeah, really confusing. I think I'm gonna use this one to just add some color to this top row. I mean, I guess could use, maybe I use pink actually. I mean, I already pulled these out, so I feel like I should just use them. Maybe we'll put them at the bottom. I don't know. Just doing random things now. Dunno. I think I'm gonna put pink at the top though, actually, because there's actually pink in these stickers. There's not any blue in these stickers. That's why I wanted them to be green, but they're not. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. That is 1,000,000% the vibe. That meme, that is me. I need to, tomorrow has to be like the most productive day of work that I've had in 6 months, if not longer, because I gotta get things done. I have to do like a whole, it's not a whole week. The training is set up for the whole week. I don't have to do a whole week of it. I only have to do 3 days, but I need to like get it together with this training thing, and I have not gotten it together at all yet, so that'll be fun. I'm still really annoyed by the fact that I even have to do this training, because this person that I'm supposed to be training does not need this training. I don't feel like. I personally would rather him just be like, this is what I want you to teach me, and me do that, but no. I had to come up with like a whole training system thing, and I'm annoyed. I know it's my job, but also it doesn't really feel like it should be my job, because it's not actually. Like, there are people who do training, And I don't feel like I am that people, like that's not totally part of my job. I don't know. It's just weird. It's annoying. I'm annoyed. Can you tell? I just don't wanna. It's not even like, I even like this guy too that I have to train. Like, he's really nice. I work with him all the time. But that's the other thing is like, I work with him all the time, so I know that he knows things. So like, why does he need to go through this training? This is really just like a, oh, wow, whatever. This is very much like a, he has to go through this training to check the box kind of training. Like, he doesn't, I don't really feel like he needs this training, but what do I know? Unless he's just really, really good at pretending like he knows things, but I'm pretty sure that he knows things. Oh, goodness. Also, this poor guy, he's currently like in Kansas City to do like a face-to-face thing for work, like for, you know, this, yeah, whatever, with my company. And then next week he has to do this training, which is virtual, but like he has to do this training all week. And I'm like, man, this guy's gonna have like 2 weeks of emails and like work things to catch up on while he was working. Like, that sucks. Like, because he just wasn't working where he normally works, how he normally works. Oh, goodness. That just doesn't sound fun. I feel for him. All right. Now that we went on that whole adventure, let's get back to the fun part. So now it's all set up. I didn't explain this at all. I just went on some tangents. So let me explain it quickly to you. Goodness. Okay. This obviously is my wellness planner. Like I said, at the top here, I put my sleep, like time and sleep score. And then I put food in here. I doubt that I'll need this many bullets on any of these days, but like they're there. Here I put the stats for my Apple Watch. So, move, exercise, stand, and then steps. And then down here I put my exercise. So now that we are all caught up and everything is set up, let's make it pretty because that's the best part. All right. I think this little thing needs to go down here. I'm ready for it to like consistently feel like fall. It has not consistently felt like fall. It has actually been like stupid hot all of a sudden again. And I'm like, this is actual garbage. Because what do you mean? Like, it was feeling cooler, you know? Like, I was wearing sweatshirts and pants to baseball games. And last night I wore a t-shirt and shorts and I was perfectly fine. I got like a little chilly towards the end, but it wasn't bad. So that's cool. Really love that. I just have a feeling what that means is that we're gonna go from it being warm to automatically it being freezing. Because I just feel like that's how it goes. If you didn't actually get like a creep in, or if it like goes the other way, you know, again, goes back to how it was, then you're just automatically, it's just not going to be fun in the next season. So really love that for us. But I guess in all fairness, we did have like the most mild August of my entire life. Like, I honestly was just thinking in July about how awful August was going to be because it was really hot in July. I was like, oh man, August is about to be so terrible because that's how it goes. Like, August is the hottest month of the year here. And then August wasn't like disgusting, I don't feel like. Like, I feel like it ended up being not too bad. I mean, I could be losing my mind because all the days blur together, but I don't feel like it was the worst. So there's that, I guess. And then September came in and was like, oh, I'm gonna be fall. And I was like, okay, well, this is really weird, but I'll take it. And now it's hot again. So it's really cool. Like, yesterday was Monday. What's today? It's Tuesday. Okay, so on Sunday, gracious, when I went to church, when I woke up in the morning, that's the other thing, is we're in this, like, it's going to be 14 different temperatures throughout the day, and best of luck dressing yourself. When I woke up on Sunday, it was 66 degrees outside. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'll dress a little more, like, I can wear, you know, jeans and a long sleeve shirt, whatever, for church. And then when I left my house, you know, 2 hours later, it was like almost sweaty out. I was like, what is going on? This is garbage. So yeah, that's really fun. I love this time of year for us. Not. It's the wear a sweatshirt in the morning and you're hot by 10 a.m. time of year, which is just not a fun time. And no one will ever convince me otherwise. It's honestly the worst. I think I'm just gonna put this up here. I don't know why I decided to put this here. I'm questioning myself, but it's fine. It's fine. I feel like there's too many colors happening, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that the boxes and dots and things don't all match, but it's fine. I definitely could have, I didn't have to do what I did, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine, we're fine. Let's use the rest of this one too. And then we'll put, oh, that's gonna look weird. We'll do it just like this. I was like, that'll look weird. Those will be upside down. What else can we put on this page? Or should we just be done? I do feel like I'm kind of just throwing down stickers at this point. Maybe, oh, I do have another thing of flowers. So these ones were a lot bigger, but that's fine. We'll just make flower borders on both sides that end in a pumpkin. All right, I think I'm going to pick up the end of this box, maybe. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sometimes, I know I would be bored of it real quick, but sometimes I wish the planner was already decorated for me. I know really fast I would be very over it, but sometimes it just sounds like it would be really nice. Like this week when I like just didn't get around to doing this in a timely manner. Like I said, it's Tuesday, so that's awkward, but you know what? Better late than never, right? Right. So yeah, it's a time. It's fine. Okay, this is really fun. But it's also like there are a lot of colors happening. I don't know. This is one of those ones where I'm like, I like it, but like, do I really like it? I don't know. I like it enough, I guess, which is really all that I need, but I don't know. One of those weird ones where I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about you. Right, let's use this Stabilo to put the dates in, which I don't even know what they are at this point. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Right, that's dramatic, but it's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little, maybe a little slap happy. Maybe that's the problem. I'm like, I'm just really tired. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I should probably go to bed earlier tonight. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. Cause yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel like my best laid plans never even close to turn out to how I would like, so that's fine. All right, I don't know if I love this spread, but that's okay. At least it's decorated. And now I can write in it, which is great. And yeah, let's put it back. And then I gotta get this thing uploaded, but that's a problem for me after I do some cleaning. How did that take 25 minutes? I don't even know. Didn't feel like it, but all right. That's gonna be all for me. Thank you for listening to me ramble and make a mishmash of spreads and complain about stickers. I apologize about that because, yeah. But, you know, that one just really bothered me. Okay. Yeah, I'm done now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.